at the storage unit enjoying a nice Zevia out of a nice koozie. Bearded Thrift Machine. Get them on Etsy. Zevia actually is a soda that only has stevia in it instead of sucralose. It's pretty good. We've been drinking it for a while now. That it's like out at the Walmart, so it has nothing to do with this. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with some sales. $12 for a lot of 12 vintage key winding key various sizes. So these would be the keys that go into clocks. They actually look like this. There's a big wooden clock back here. Y'all can't see it, but I'm gonna bring it out for y'all. I got a big old wooden clock. There's a keyhole in it that winds the clock up somewhere. And then those were the keys for it. And I happened to buy them for 50 cents and they sold for $12 plus shipping. So that ain't too shabby. Shoes, Adidas Boost spikeless golf shoes, $25 plus shipping. Mouse pin sold, $4.25 plus shipping. And then we had this guy right here, Panasonic, right? Little Panasonic guy, like a little Walkman Panasonic, $10 plus shipping. We had $4 socket here plus shipping, and then $10 for all these sockets. They're all Craftsman sockets, older stuff. We had a vintage 2002 Groundhog Day shirt sell on Groundhog's Day. If you're wondering, he saw his shadow.
He did.
And that means spring is coming early. Abby, thank you so much. You bought our puzzle. Thank you.
It's a pretty cool puzzle.
That is a really cool puzzle.
It's like 3D.
3D. Then also, over here, we had a golf club sell. Bullseye putter. Some of these are worth some money, some are not. I still don't understand how this one can be worth $11.05. And then some we sell for $50. I honestly have no idea the difference. Unless it's Scotty Cameron, I don't know the difference, but some of them sell. This sold for what, 45 bucks? $42 for the Callaway Hybrid. So that's not too bad. We had like a drawing set here. Thought it was gonna be worth way more than that. It's full of like a drafting kit with compasses and stuff. $8.50, and that's from the company F. Weber Company out of Philadelphia. We had one of the knife sell, the Dexter Russell knives, high carbon, $20 plus shipping. We had some Levi's sell, $15.60 for these. Then we had some Nike Shocks. Nike Shocks, this I think we're out of his storage unit maybe. $46.75 for those. Nike Shocks, you gotta look them up. Some are worth 46 bucks, some are worth over $100, some are worth $10. We had the Big Bang Theory Sheldon Cooper 2015 Hallmark keepsake ornament, really long, $8.50 plus shipping. The Vera Bradley duffel bag, the black walnut rare duffel bag, medium size, so for $33.15. We actually had that on our Whatnot sale and nobody bought it. I was like, we'll put it on eBay. I knew it was worth like 30 bucks, put it on eBay. Sold within a week for $30 plus shipping. Another pair of Levi's sold for $18 plus shipping, and we ain't got no lights. At home, because it just was listed, was a Soundcore Flare 2 portable speaker. Had lights on it, and when you started it, the lights would come on, and then when the music was playing, it was like a disco. It was like, the lights would go with the...
Do that again?
Nah, I hurt my back. My back hurts. You took an offer. Oh, that sold for $20 plus shipping. We just picked it up for like $3. Sold almost instantaneously. This kind of messed up on. We took a little bit lower offer. That doesn't really matter, but who it was, we were one.
But it was me.
But it was her. $28 for the TI-84 Plus C Silver Series Pink. They usually go for like 40, 45. So somebody got a smoking good deal on that one. $10 for this. It's a Boston Red Sox. Nice little, that's a pretty good deal for 10 bucks. This, though, remember where we got this? That was at that huge estate sale where everything was like a quarter or dime or a penny. 15 bucks for a little doll caliber from Federal. When I first bought this, I thought it was from Brown and Sharp, which it says right there, but it's marked out. But it's not Brown and Sharp. It's actually a Federal one. If it was Brown and Sharp, it would have been that same doll caliber from then goes probably for like over 100 bucks. The Federal version, only $15 plus shipping. This right here, super nice. Brand spanking new. Actually, I'm pretty sure they're new. Craftsman impacts. So you got an impact there, little ratchet there, air ran, really, really nice odor. We're in the profit on these. That's why I took a $55 plus shipping. I had them listed for like 70. Thing is that a lot of them did not sell. Like, a lot of people were moving. Now, again, a lot of guys still use air. A lot of people now use batteries. So this stuff right here, if obviously Snap-on and the bigger name brands are still going to sell. This was going to be a little bit harder sell, but I liked it for 55 bucks. We'll take it. And then who's packing this heavy guy? Probably weighs 10 pounds over here and nothing over here. This is a Sherwood stereo receiver. $46 plus shipping. So that's not too bad. That will actually fit. We have bought some boxes to fit VCRs. And no VCR fits in them though, right?
Yeah.
Not a one VCR combo unit will fit in because they're slender, but
right.
a VCR will not fit in it. And that's about it. Sales went up. We ran a promotion on the store at Dynamic, capped at 9%, and then we did a 15% sale. And then if you gave us any type of offer, we took it basically, right? Because our sales were very low. It just weren't making enough sales. Here we did, I think, 23 sales in a day, which is pretty good. And usually average, we were down to like, what, 5? We also had some returns, mostly our fault. One return was an Apple Watch that was locked, that we had reset, but we didn't know it was linked to somebody's phone because you could use it, right?
Yeah, I reset the whole thing,
Yeah.
but apparently it was connected to an iCloud that I didn't realize.
Yeah.
And the person got it and was like, "Hey, I need your Apple ID," and I was like,
We don't
that's
have
not gonna
it.
work."
We don't know whose it is. So long story, and then some other returns for like fitment, and then we did send out the wrong t-shirt the other day. So, I mean, just things, but we, we're just happy that sales are going on. So what we're gonna do is pack this stuff up, ship it out. Also, we do have a whatnot sale coming up on the 8th, which is going to be yours. 60 jewelry pieces. 60 jewelry pieces. Then after that, have we decided what time we're moving up the whatnot shows?
I'm thinking 6.
6 o'clock Eastern time. We'll be moving up the whatnot shows. We'll try to get all that information out so people know that it will be starting at 6 because we're not going to run 50 items now. We're going to run, what, 70 to 80? So we're going to run more items in one show, but we're going to start a little earlier because our bedtime is around 9:30. We like to go to bed early. So what we're going to do is pack this stuff up, ship it out. So we're back at the house from pulling orders and actually yard selling on a Saturday. And I never want to make it seem like this is super, super easy. You just go to yard sale, you put it online, and then you get money. So much more goes into this, and I just always want to show that more on this channel than the other channel. The other channel is just the fun of going out and finding stuff. But this is, again, is more like behind the scenes of what we have to do every day to make this work. And behind me is most of everything we bought, but not everything we bought at the yard sales. We did super good at these yard sales, and especially in early February. We did really, really well. Kayla bought a ton of stuff to make bracelets, and she's gonna start doing that, going through beads. Actually, she bought so much, we're gonna be doing like lots of beads and on eBay and probably whatnot, a whole bunch of things, right? So go watch the video. If you didn't know, we have another channel called Bearded Thrift Machine that is the thrifting or gathering of inventory, and this channel is the selling of it and also the behind the scenes of what it really takes to sell this stuff online and make a profit. And right here is most everything, but not everything that we bought. So we got some pottery, and the stuff about this has to be researched. One of the hardest things, I think, and time consuming, maybe not hardest, sometimes it's hard, but time consuming thing is researching all of this stuff, especially stuff that we don't know about, like these Danskos. These will take me 30 seconds to research because they have the style number right there, and then probably not that long to list because they're brand new, right? But then you have these pottery pieces. These will take me considerably longer, and I probably will not. It might take me 20 to 30 minutes maybe per item because I don't know pottery, but these are one of the items we want to step into, and that takes a lot of research, knowledge, and time researching these things. So when you see them next, you know. Like these things right here, I don't even know what this is. We just picked it up, but on the bottom it has Paul Anthony, so at least we have a name to go off of. Google Lens is your friend when it comes to some of this, but a lot of times, especially when it comes to like pottery and stuff, a lot of times it won't come up because there's so much similar pottery out there. Like these right here say they're like 24 karat gold plated. We got to look that stuff up. And I never want it to be like, oh, it takes 2 seconds. This is going to take hours and hours and hours of research. And then you have to clean everything. Like these, luckily, are super, super clean items, so they don't have to be cleaned. But these actually did look these up. These are pretty good. But these back here all are signed on the bottom, all have to be looked up and cleaned and then listed. Again, electronics, we didn't buy a ton of electronics, but they have to be tested and cleaned. Tested and cleaned for the Bose. Actually got a little iPod, that's gotta be charged and tested. Roku back there has gotta be tested. That's gonna be plugged into a, you know, an actual TV, and all this stuff takes time. I know, and a lot of, I just want to go ahead and portray how much time it actually takes to do this. Then we separate the items. Some items will go on eBay. Usually we're trying to get higher dollar things. We would love to sell only $30 items on eBay. That would be really good for us. I don't know if that will happen this year or the next. We would like to get all the lower items out of our eBay store. I think that you need some of them in there, like little ones, but we have a couple ideas where y'all can actually buy from us without going to eBay anymore. That's in the works. We'll probably be posting about that in the next, it's gonna take a while, probably a month or two, but we'll figure that out. But we're gonna try to get super high-end stuff, not high-end stuff, 30 bucks or more. To me, that's pretty good. That's a good sale, it's $30. Or more on eBay. You do 10 of those a day, you're already at 3 hundos a day. That's like 9,000 a month. That ain't too shabby, right? So we're gonna try to do that. Then we have to separate the things for Whatnot. So you got eBay and Whatnot. Soon we're gonna be cross-posting to Mercari. So then you have that also. So all this stuff has to be figured out. And then we have the booth. So then you have to think about, okay, what do we think will sell on the booth? We're still learning about the booth. I think the booth is actually harder than eBay and Whatnot and everything else, because certain things sell really fast, which you wouldn't think would sell, and then things sit there for a while that you were like, oh, somebody would definitely want that. I think my brain goes to eBay a lot. Like, somebody's really gonna want that. They don't want that when they're milling around a store. They want that more because they look at it on eBay. Kayla is much better at the booth than me. Her stuff she picks sells almost immediately. My stuff got some dust on it, you know what I'm saying? So, and all that has to be done. Like, all this has to be figured out. The research takes a really long time. And I always like to show these little clips behind the scenes, because a lot of people think, oh, I'll just go home and boom, list it. It might take me literally 20 to 30 minutes to figure out, number one, what this is, because I don't know pottery, and then whose signature that is, and then how much it's worth, and then where to sell it. Do we sell it on Whatnot? Do we sell it on eBay? Do we put it in our booth? And then we figure all that stuff out. So it definitely takes a lot of time. The better you get, like golf clubs in the beginning, I did know golf clubs, but it took me a lot of time to figure them out. Now I'm very quick at them. I can look at a golf club, that's $30 club, that's $20 club. And then, and even listing is much more faster with golf clubs, because I know keywords. Once you start figuring out keywords on certain items, that also speeds up the research, because there might be certain keywords, once you put that in, that item would immediately come up. So I just want to go ahead and get like a reality check of how much, because we buy a lot, and you might see us at yard sales, clear tables. Hey, we'll buy the entire table for 100 bucks or whatever. It just, that's not where it ends, is what I'm saying. So I do appreciate everybody watching this video. Remember, we do have another channel where we pick this stuff up, the Bearded Thrift Machine. Also, we have our Whatnot auctions. We're starting them earlier, like we just said, so make sure, be on the lookout, put a notification, because we'll be dropping more videos on this channel. We're gonna start traveling soon around the Southeast, so there's gonna be a lot of travel videos in there, and also what's sold. So we do appreciate it. We're gonna start researching this stuff. It's gonna take a while.